Let's get it.
Yo, this is the coughing episode.
The coughing episode.
The backyard therapy. This is discussions episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
This is Francois.
It's your boy Saint Dior.
We got a couple guests here. Got Christophe, the return of Christophe.
Hey,
Return of the Mac.
We got Chad back once again.
Chad old son.
World.
We got Errin over there. We got first time appearance Najee.
Hey, big time supporter.
Been wanting this dude on the show, and now he's here.
Mm-hmm.
And now we talking about stuff.
All right.
So I think it's fair to say that most of us around here, we love our dogs. We love our pets. I've had dogs my whole life. Well, not me exactly, my Grammy, but I spent so much time there. It's like those are my dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But let's take a look at like how it was as pet owners back in the day in Nassau. Like, does anybody else remember the roving gangs of like pockets?
Yes.
Roving gangs.
Especially in the East. Bro, you could not watch Eastwood or Lizzie without like a gang of dogs running up on you, bro.
Really?
It was nice back then.
No, nice?
I don't know about that.
See?
Yeah, they were terrible.
Yeah, okay, so before I learned how dogs work and like if you run from them, they could just excite them. When I used to go by Justin, because you know Justin lived up the hill for me, I used to have to sprint up the hill and sprint back down because the dog used to chase me, bro. Yeah.
Oh, you finished.
No, yeah, and then they stopped one day, and I was like, hey, I turned around and look at the nigga, and I was like, hey, and he just stopped. And he never bothered me from then.
Yeah.
But that's something you gotta figure out.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta look the fan in the face and be like,
Hey, man, what you want to do? I'd square up right now, dog.
As a kid, do with packs of dogs behind you, it's hard to get that brave.
On a bike.
Bro,
Oh my
that'll
gosh.
be the fastest sprint you will ever do in your life.
Yes.
The fastest sprint. No, but as you said, it's different nowadays. But back then, you couldn't walk through like corners in the East and not expect to be ran upon by dogs. Whether it was like dogs in the yard or just wild dogs. Wait, and I remember a couple times walking up your street. Yeah. We know at certain points, at certain houses, we were like, all right, now we have to be ready to run at whatever point.
Laughing right. If you have bushes rustling,
just go. And I think that pack mentality of like the dogs being on the streets really caused like the dogs in the yard to be like, I can chase these people too. Because now like when you walk past the yard most of the time, they don't really, they'll bark, but they can come out and be like, I gotta do something with you. You really wouldn't get that nowadays.
We get this rule. We ain't got a big pack of stray dogs around by us now. But wait, the last 2 dogs that I have, niggas them love everybody, they love all our family and thing, but they want 2 gripes they have, picking up garbage and chasing people. And I know for a fact they picked that up from the small group of stray dogs that ran us, that they used to like go hang out with every once in a while. That's just some skills, but she said, you know what, these niggas know how to go find food, man. Let me go bring this garbage in for Najee, because I ain't eating good, babe, so let me bring this empty bag, and this full bag
Share
of
with
food.
my boy.
Put this in your yard, bro, shares.
Hey, you wanted this, right? That's what you asked for.
Yeah.
I guess, man. I ain't gonna say I praise her for it, but I was like, hey, you know what, you got your skills, man. I give you your props. And I throw it away.
I have a question before you go into the next topic. What is everybody's worst experience with a dog? Whether it be their own or like just walking through or whatever, or coming by someone's house, or you know what I mean?
Christophe, you starting?
Nothing really, you know.
But we had a friend named Graham, right? And he had like the big bully pit bull breed, and he used to like feed him Wendy's and stuff and keep him inside. Yeah. So we used to go there to record. And every time we used to go inside, they used to be like, don't worry about the dog. Bro, that dog was bigger than me at the time, but I was in high school. But I was like, no, babe, keep your dog away from me, babe. Like as I became a pit bull owner, I understood now. But I still wouldn't take the chance, babe. I still wouldn't take the chance.
I don't trust all bad owners.
Yeah, I don't trust, because you could say that, but then when you went around, Your boy can trip up.
They acting different, babe. We got thing on, babe. When I first had to go to like the gym, which is the big dog room where I work in. Babe, like all of them dogs there, they friendly, babe. They love people, but we have this Doberman and this cane Corso that when if they stand up on their back legs, they easily like 7 foot, babe.
Yeah.
Damn, they friendly, babe. But I like, babe, I scared of y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
babe.
I don't know what y'all can do.
Capable of.
Y'all could take me at any moment.
You gonna punch up Najee right now?
Niggas say,
But the dogs must be for nothing, but the dog is be inside all day doing nothing yet, but the nigga swole, but even in his head, nigga have muscles like behind his ears going by.
He training. Nigga lifting weights.
Yeah.
My boy lifting weights.
Well,
Mm.
the worst thing I've experienced with a dog, and forgive me everyone, while I was riding my bike, I kicked the dog in its face. And
That's what you gotta do.
That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do.
I was really angry that day. Usually I just watch them and let them come however
Close they
want.
want to get
Yeah.
because they back off.
Yeah.
Right. As long as you look at them and make them aware that you're watching them, they don't seem to attack because they like to attack when you're not looking.
Mhm.
They
Yes,
strictly
yes.
from the back,
Mhm.
your blind spots. But one day I was really mad and the dog just came out of nowhere and I just mashed him and like when you floor it in a car. I just mashed his face down like a pedal.
Oh, that reminded me of a story of me and Christoph wild escapades when we used to ride with Brandon. Brandon, I don't know if he could ever be on the podcast because mine's in Atlanta.
Maybe one.
Maybe one day we get him on. There's a stupid amount of stories that y'all get hear. But anyway, we used to ride around to Brandon, right? And we used to be trying to get home.
Oh my god.
We used to be trying to get home.
Yeah.
I would literally be coming down, not San Susie Hill, the other hill right before you reach the park and whatnot.
Right.
Brandon would
Purposely
he would
turn
like
to the side corner.
spin the corner looking for a dog to hit with the door, dog.
Drift.
Drift!
Just the door.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, the dog ain't even here. But he'd go like, it would be like the middle of the night. He'd go searching for the dog. I'd be like, what the fuck this dog do to you, babe?
Right? Yeah, I'm a sweet dog too, but was he beef the dog doing something, babe?
Babe, this is just a rat, babe.
They were like a mile apart, okay? These dogs probably never met.
No.
This
He used to do this through Eastwood and Star Estates, and he lived flipping
Fox Hill, bro.
like some
Like
Sandland
Sealands?
Village.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are you going all your way? And I used to, but I run out on him one day and I was like, what the fuck you, sorry, what you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
You damaging your door, you wasting gas, and niggas trying to get home?
Yeah, that's
Going
sick.
out of your
Out of his way, babe.
detouring
Detouring just to try, but he used to, wait, let me show you something. He parked the car in the middle of the road and used to run out with a stick. We used to just be driving, dooba dooba doo, listening to music. Bust it open. I used to be like, wait, what the and then you see him chasing the dog ran, and I'm like, wait, when he get back in the car, what are you dealing with, babe? What's going on in there? Don't you have stuff to do?
This is a specific dog, or it's just that corner?
Wait, see, it used to be random dogs, but then you used to start going through that specific corner looking for that particular dog.
Hey, what the hell?
It seemed
Wait,
very personal.
It was personal.
Brandon, that man might be a serial killer one day.
But hey,
Serial something.
hey.
The deep Atlanta scene.
Yeah. Yeah, watch out for him.
Scamming in the day, killing at night.
So let me ask you all this.
Hey.
You know, there are some people who would say, like, you know, you can't, if you own a dog, you cannot 100% trust this dog not to, like, turn on you one day. You think you share that sentiment?
You trying to call names?
I wouldn't say that will never happen,
No.
babe. If the dog ever bites you for any reason, the dog giving you many signals that, babe,
I don't fuck with
what
you.
doing?
Yeah.
Something different here. Like, I got beef with you for a specific reason. And
Yeah.
there's plenty signs they can tell you that before they bite
Yep.
you. It ain't even gonna be a hard bite, babe. They can bite you soft to let you know what's going on.
Yeah.
You have to really do something bad to that dog multiple times over, babe. Because I mean, babe,
For him to react that way.
yeah, because we breed
I
dogs
charge
as
it.
man's best friend, babe.
Yeah.
They love us, like, that's ingrained in them to love and respect and trust us. A dog can obey. Big ass dogs who could mash people out in a second. You could slap your dog up and your dog will do nothing.
Yes, right.
I'm slapping him. He could be like, I probably did something to deserve this shit. That's just how dogs work. So if a dog ever biting you down for something, but you do something to that dog.
But you do need, like, you need to know the signs. I've seen so many people who just go up to dogs, big ass pit bull or whatever.
That they don't know.
No, that they own.
Oh, they own.
And they, while the pit bull eating or something, they trying to move the bull or something.
Yeah.
And they immediately let you know they don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Like cruising for a bruising.
Right.
So
I would take a whack at that question, Andrew.
Yeah.
I think dogs will never turn on you. They are all, like the dog is known for its loyalty. Okay, I think that the dog is one of the most loyal, if not the most, one of the most loyal spirits
no,
in the
yeah.
animal spirit kingdom.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because
A lion would turn on you.
right.
Quickly.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
We getting there.
Yeah.
What? We ain't talking about felines yet.
Yeah.
What?
A lion would turn
Felines
on
quick
you.
to turn on you?
They don't
What?
Precious cat.
Yeah, but like you say, we have those dogs that literally go and visit their say a vet, they die. The dog will go there and just lay there because they know. I've owned my dog. None of my dogs have ever bitten me, so I could kind of agree with Andrew. I don't think my dog would ever turn on me. But in the event that nobody comes to save you, just say you get locked in the house, nobody comes, your dog will eat you.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
When
It
you
will.
If you die.
If you
yeah.
die
Oh,
and
you
you start
die.
to decay and there's nothing for he can't escape, he will
And
eat
he's
you.
starving, yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
It's not because I hate you, but it's
survival.
survival.
Right.
Yeah. So and it takes so long.
Even humans do that. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly, but it takes much longer for a dog. Will have to be on its last leg before he eats you. A human, they'll probably wait a couple days and then.
Yeah.
I give you a couple hours.
Wow.
A couple hours for that.
Yeah.
There's something else I wanted to add on to the same question we're doing now.
Yeah.
These
I believe-
pit bulls.
It is what pit bulls though. We could go into pit bull territory.
Yeah.
But where there are unique scenarios, right? Because I believe that there are like I don't even call them like abnormal scenarios where like a dog would just not like people, because I have two dogs that Mother's Day I always do that hate, and I mean hate dogs, babe. Like, don't bring no other dog in their territory, or they scared, they parry, they just like dead uncomfortable, babe. Like I got this dog Wally inside the small room and the big room, because we had to put him in the big room because we keep attacking these small dogs that get too close to him, babe.
Hold on.
They just hate
Najee, 1
dogs.
second. Before you continue, just describe like what exactly that you do.
To the people.
To the people.
Alright, I work in Dogtopia. It's a doggy daycare.
Mhm.
My job in particular is a canine coach. So first and foremost, we make sure that the dogs have a safe environment to socialize in.
Mhm.
We entertain them second most, or train them second most. We got to do basic stuff like train them on the leash, put them inside the cage, like get them used to crate training, because most of these dogs live in a people's house.
Yeah.
We're training them in the crate, making sure that they're comfortable being in there for long periods of time is part of the deal.
Mhm.
And making sure that they playing good with other dogs, because they need social interaction with people and dogs, so that when there's a scenario that they forced to be close by another dog, or you see another dog in public, it can never be a scenario where someone dog that been at our place running out and trying to mash up, bite up someone else's dog. It can never happen if they get this training when they're early, but it have to be a real crazy scenario. But like the same one dog that I talking about, Wally, that's like, and that scenario only happened if another dog come in this dog's space and he have nowhere that he can go.
Mhm.
There's plenty times where this other dogs come into his space, he like, wait, I'm dead uncomfortable, and they don't move. They don't notice he uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And when they don't notice, and they've been in this space for like a second and a half, and I mean it always like a second and a half, you don't give them no one. He's just straight up go bite them, like raggy them, trying to get
Oh
them
my
scared.
gosh.
Right?
Yeah.
And that was in the small room, babe. We had to move him to
What
the
the
big
hell?
room because he bite up too many puppies. Like puppies don't know about the boundaries,
Right.
Like the social boundaries of dogs. So they just running up next to everybody and trying to play, and they that ain't working for him. He don't like that shit. So we moved him to the big dog where all the big dogs got they got their social awareness. They like if I go and reach down to go pet a dog
They know
inside
about
there,
the hierarchy.
they don't come nearby because they don't know if this a dog who comfortable with my space or not. So they don't take the chances. The puppies come around because they like, wait, he trying to pet me?
Yeah. They ain't know better.
No, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So in the big room, you know, there's two reasons why he don't come. Like the bigger dogs know not to fucking get inside his space for one, and he also scared of them bigger dogs. He's a mini lab, you see. He like a little hand, like a little puppy.
Yeah.
So he don't be trying to bite down the bigger dogs or that because he's scared to get mashed up in return. Because
Makes sense.
he know his social rules, and he know that if he will bite them and it unprovoked, even if he inside their space,
Mhm.
they can bite him back.
Okay. So how? Oh,
The whole point was just that there's this scenarios where other dogs don't like dogs. And there's probably cases I ain't seen one yet, but where other dogs don't like people to that extent, where they just get scared. Those probably exist, but I ain't never seen one.
Okay. I've only seen them online. But
we've seen one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so how would you, I guess, rate? Do you enjoy doing what you do?
I do, you know.
Mhm.
My is honestly, by some of the days be that long because we in there for 7 hours a day every time.
Mhm.
That's a long time to be running around and things. My only problem is that I might need to go to the gym to get my body in shape to do that.
Mhm.
Because after a couple of days, stop if I need to go to the
Rate
gym. But
Rated on a scale of 1 to 10.
of like my enjoyment doing
Yeah.
that every day. I only been doing it for like 4 months now, so
Mhm.
like it's still like a nice 8 or 9 for me.
Solid.
That's
Wow.
good.
That's great.
good.
That's great.
Yeah, like,
And you helping dogs, so
some
Yeah.
people don't rate jobs if they actually like doing that high way. Wow.
For real.
I had jobs at Raiders, you know. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I couldn't stay in it. I had to go find something I at least could tolerate getting up in the day to go do.
to go do that makes you happy. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it don't make no sense working a job where you ain't happy because you could just become a slave to the job.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
So let's bounce off of that a little bit.
Okay.
Do you think New Providence or the Bahamas?
see.
I guess this is a question for anybody.
Mm.
Do you think that we have a need for these daycares?
Yes.
These animal daycares. Okay.
I think, if I could speak first, we have a lot of these places that's be like, oh, we just groom dogs and this and that. I've really only seen one place, like I said, on Shirley Street, I can't remember, that actually lodges dogs for people who go away or what have you, and they charge a rate. But I haven't seen much of them. And then you don't want to just put your dog in the random hands of these people who you don't know. They ain't got no like review on Facebook and whatnot. There's some, you know, they have a business license, you know they have insurance, and something happened to your dog, you have to go to court. You want to deal with that? Like, I don't think we have enough, like Andrew Francois was saying, enough daycares to properly facilitate dogs, especially multiple dogs. There's one through Malcolm Road that's be like dog training, but it's so ghetto. It's sure Chris see. Wait, you know when you go to Malcolm Road before you take that left, if he's going by Cavico, right?
Yeah.
That little industrial looking place. They train dogs there, bro.
They're training them how to fight it.
That's what they're trying to say. And it's like barbed wire.
When you say Malcolm Road, I think it's like what?
Why would I take my dog Malcolm Road, bro? And it's like, bro, you cannot be serious, bro. So I do think we need more animal daycares, proper ones. Even if we got to get foreign people to come do it, certified people to take care of these dogs. And I think a physician should be on hand if something happens to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we should address it locally. Like,
That's-
niggas should have been having training with dogs, with all the fucking pot cakes all around the place. You know, teach them how to teach dogs how to socialize, or teach people how to socialize with dogs, or something like that.
You want to know what the issue is that I've noticed? Everybody won't be pit bull master and whatnot. It's from after having the dogs and then going in these groups. All I see is, oh yeah, man, King Pitbull Productions and It's just be a bunch of pit bulls that they keep breeding.
Got my
So they only
bulls.
focusing on pit bulls.
Yeah.
So they ain't even trying to like. And I don't know if they have certification. They be like, oh, I come from America. I got papers or whatnot. Papers from effing who? Who give you these papers? This could mean anything, babe. And unfortunately, I don't think we have any place over here. I don't think we have anywhere over here. In my opinion, y'all let us know in the comments that trains people to get that certification over here. So that's why I said the foreign thing. We may need at least one person to come train these people so we could open these facilities.
But
But-
I don't want to comment on that question because dogs seem to train themselves. I think dogs are free choice. I think they learn by example, and they tend to go towards whatever they want to go towards. You know.
Yeah,
But that's all I wanted to say on that.
No, man, that's understandable.
I agree. You know, if you observe like the average parquet, like the you know, who's just on the street, who are like you could see them like socializing like the other stray dogs. Like they may form a pack or they just be hanging together. I mean, they exist for like years, so obviously they're eating from wherever. So I think to some degree they do have instinct to form groups and socialize like that.
Social creatures, bro.
Yeah. What about cats?
Oh.
I like cats. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with cats so much. I fuck with cats.
I like cats.
Cats do some shit,
Yeah.
but I fuck with them.
But they also on video the other day with these cats just like randomly flipping and like had like choke slamming other cats just like
Yeah.
off air.
Hey, yo.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, just running fast as fuck for no reason.
Listen to me. Christophe is showing me a video of cats after they come from the hospital where they're trying to eat, and that's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen.
Animals
I don't know if
off
y'all
the
ever
stairs.
seen it, but the cats are like crossing out,
yeah.
dragging their feet. Whatever. I felt so bad for them, but it's so funny, man. They just diving. But I like cats, but you know, cats evil, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I just get I get enough.
So I have a cat. We must give examples based on our experience.
Right.
Our cat. It's not my cat. It's my dad's cat that he wants me to take care of if I can, but I don't. I neglect my cat. But she finds a way to survive, and she is healthy enough to do what cats do. You know, they jump on top of the roof, they jump off the roof, they can pretty much go anywhere. They're very agile creatures. They're not like dogs that stay close to the floor. They go up in your attics. You can hear them in your attic some days. They will go wherever they're curious. But
We went to the workshop yesterday. Cast out mountain, baby. The cats is boy, it's like the plague, baby. I got up in there, she like, pay some pets, please. I said, wait, this cat for you.
Is that
He
the
used to
same?
run away forever, baby.
Is that the same cat from years ago that was like super friendly?
her name
she
is
gone. But
Okay.
these are
Titty.
babies.
Yeah, Titty
Okay.
died.
Okay. Oh.
The same day my dad passed, the cat disappeared. Okay, the cat disappeared. I find that extremely strange. Okay, the mother cat Titty, her name was Titty Shitty. My dad named her Shitty Titty, that old kitty. Whatever.
Classic name.
Her daughters, she had 4 daughters, and then she got spaded afterwards. My dad gave away 2, and we kept 2. The 2 we kept, one is named Titan, and then the other one that gravitates towards me, and she's a black cat. Her name is Bupaka Dweeb.
Yo,
Hey, these names
Yo.
are awesome.
what's the origin of that name?
I have no idea. It just sounds weird.
I
know the dweeb. We all know dweeb means like nerd.
Yeah.
He's a weirdo. And boopaka. Boop, like when you boop someone on the snoop.
Yeah.
It's like a female person, someone who gets booped on the snoop. And it's a female? I don't know. I don't know how to...
I'm sorry, I don't know the boop. I don't know the boop or the scoop. A boob on a scoop on the stoop?
It's like tapping someone's nose.
Okay. Oh, okay. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
A little, okay, alright. Yo.
No, but yeah, cats are cool.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like cats. A lot of people hate cats.
Listen, my cats don't remember me if I leave the house for more than 1 week.
Oh, okay.
Every time I come back, they have to remember me. They don't have long-term memory.
Do they get aggressive?
Against rats?
No, when you come, when you come,
but
like when you say they don't remember you, what happens when you get back?
they just look at me like
who are
where you
you?
come from?
You don't live here.
I don't remember you. Like looking at
fuck.
like walking away from me, not like thinking.
Stranger.
I say, wait, I should have never feed you. What? To this day, I let my cats. I say, y'all best be killing these rats around here, babe. And I ate. I's a rat, but I too big for y'all. And y'all ain't killing me, so. And when I say rat,
They can't.
I say I was like a squirrel king. I fasted and y'all. I beat these roads bad. I was on this road like Pikachu, like lightning. Okay? What? Y'all ain't, and them cats, they can't catch me. They go try, but they can't catch me. I fucking hate cats. You can't trust no cat, but you can love them and care for them. But by the end of the day,
You think so?
fuck you. Oh, sorry. Pardon my language. But forget you. Trust that. That's the nature of a cat. And when it evolves into, let's say, a bigger cat, it's going to try and not build up a friendship with you even more. Okay? It's going to try and decrease its memory span.
I ain't gonna lie. I had a cool cat. My cat used to, when I used to go to sleep, my cat used to sleep under me. My cat used to go outside and come back on its own. My cat used to go and play with the dogs. My cat used to. No,
Mr. Cat.
Mr. Cat.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, Mr. Cat was I get it from Dawn.
Was it a house cat? Like
Yeah, it was a house cat, but he used to like go out. He used to, and then when she ready to come back inside, she like purr. She never went. She never lost. Nothing like that. The cat used to flip off the fucking wall. I've never seen it. Wait, the cat used to run up the wall, do a backflip, and then the cat used to like climb up on you and just chill. But then we had to get rid of the cat because we're gonna start throwing the cat. Never mind. We're gonna start doing things to the cat. But anyway,
Yeah, so let's slide into some strange pets, baby. Strangest pets out there. I mean, I'll give an example.
Go ahead.
Tarantulas.
Oh.
Why do people keep tarantulas as pets?
Because they edgy.
They
I'm,
can't
so,
poison
I'm
you.
sorry.
Just to eat them, baby.
Yeah.
How's that cool pet, baby?
That exotic
That
pet.
aesthetic.
Big
I ain't gonna lie, they look cool though. In containment.
Wait,
They can't kill you.
I can't stand spiders. Ain't no way.
Andrew,
Ain't no way.
Andrew, that is a sign of humanity. Okay, that is a sign of your. That is a sign that you have an infinite way. Okay, you have a desire to go towards freedom. Okay, a spider is designed to trap. Okay,
Yeah.
it builds webs, traps to ensnare you, entangle you, and kill you. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Do not look at a phantom troop on Hunter x Hunter. The spider is the spirit animal. What does the phantom troop do in the show Hunter x Hunter? They kill, steal, and murder. That's all they do, and they do it well. And they are spiders. They say that True God, no, I mean true the spider. Okay, we can make sure you dead, you robbed,
True spider.
like, all of that for sure. What?
Yeah.
A spider?
Yeah,
No trust
spiders.
no spiders. No sir.
But
None
then,
of you.
do they love each other though? Because they had a
What?
little bond. Some of them had a little bond.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Spiders are chimera ants.
You
Okay.
could be.
A chimera is a animal with several animals' abilities all in one. Therefore, they show the characteristics of all the animals that they have the abilities of. In the insect world, a insect that can do more, that can do what many insects can do is considered a chimera. Okay? And a spider can do what, let's say, the humble ant can do, but he's going to do more.
Ants are killers, man.
Yeah.
Ants are recyclers. Ants are they are nature's way of quickly
But
breaking things down and getting it back into circulation.
I watch Ants gang a nigga one before. I watch Ants gang a nigga before. You know, you stay there playing games, man. Niggas roll up. Niggas, yeah. Niggas fall right to the ground.
They're the power lifters of the animal kingdom.
They
Yeah.
do that 10 times
They
their
wait,
body
yes,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Especially when they get together, dog. Imagine that, dog.
I think ant farms are kind of cool.
Me too. I always love Ant
You
Farm.
know, my boy Najee says he wants a cockroach farm. He just wants.
Wait,
Hey, no.
The big
I
hit.
don't
Oh,
want
okay.
that roach.
Hey,
I hate
hey,
roaches, man.
hey.
You sure you don't want the big hissing boy?
Don't wait.
The Australian
F any roaches. We do not do that inside my house. I cool with spiders. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I cool with spiders.
Spiders will not crawl on your face when you sleep. I'll give them that.
Crawling,
But
yeah.
a cockroach
Yeah.
will crawl on
Oh,
your face.
babe.
They have no respect.
But they will,
Guess what?
Respect.
they will sleep in your bed.
They're like, what?
They will sleep with your wife.
Yeah,
Niggas, babe, spiders don't give a fuck.
Niggas
They
that was
will
coming at
sleep.
nighttime. Plotting, right in the dining room.
Yo,
Like, this is my time.
I know everybody in this room has gone in the kitchen late at night, cut on the light, and see the spider get catch in action. Then niggas look at you. The roach, I mean the roach, my bad. The roach pull up on you, and niggas look at you and be like, hey.
Yeah, the flying roaches are the worst.
You be like, you see me, eh?
No, the red roaches are the worst because the red roaches
I hate
eat out of the
them.
cesspit, and that's why they red.
They're born in they're born in a cesspit, I believe.
They born in the cesspit, raised in the cesspit, and they red like the devil. All they do is shit all their life. All their life.
All they do. Yo,
That is true.
Yo.
Just fly around with the poop on their hands.
Wait.
Let me touch you real quick.
wait, why do they go straight for your face?
I don't know.
What is it about this? Be like,
They always try to fly on you, but I hate that shit.
let me go straight to your face or your head.
That is like
You trying to take you out one shot?
that is like scarier than a lion charging at you. Okay, I might be running out, but trust me.
It's somewhere around there.
It's around
It's
there.
the fair
It's on
fuck
par.
there,
It's
yeah.
on par.
Because at least a lion, you know you dead.
But the roach, you start
But
to
the
like,
roach-
you suffer and be tortured for the rest of your life.
You,
No,
you gotta go bed,
you got a bed.
dog.
I
I watch a roach crawl across
Nervous nightmare.
my little cousin's mouth. I almost poop, babe.
My boy has almost shat.
That's gross, man.
I was like, no, sir. I gotta go. I can't sleep here. I went to a
The
hotel.
thing is, we talking about the lack of cleanliness that roaches have, but you gotta. Apparently, science says. Now, I've not done the research. I'm regurgitating science, everyone. But roaches clean themselves fastidiously. That means they are one of the most. Apparently, they're. Like I said, regurgitating information. I do not claim this information. Please don't associate it with me. But a roach apparently is one of the cleanest insects on planet Earth. They clean themselves fastidiously, almost like cats do, but they don't eat as much of the dead like cats do. So apparently they're cleaner than cats.
Just carry diseases though. That's the only thing they can't clean off of this.
Yep. All the bacteria, they'd be like, yep, you gotta get this.
Come take this.
And apparently they can survive nuclear holocaust. So
So, how do y'all feel about pet snakes?
Why?
can I say something? I would like to take the lead on this animal, the snake.
Go.
Now, Vitico has brought up the snake.
Cause we talking about strange pets. We're
The
talking.
snake.
Yes.
Everyone needs to understand that there is fear of the snake. But I want to mention religion, I won't. There are religious cultures around the world
Mm-hmm.
that regards the snake as very valuable. Okay, like their religious ceremonies celebrate the snake. They religiously say that the snake is important. In what way? Let's look at the Egyptian culture. Egyptian pharaohs wear a golden snake crown on their heads to represent what? Why are they doing this? Apparently, a snake is extremely valuable in the ecosystem of things. Why?
Snake oil.
The snake
I get love.
the snake is the only animal in the kingdom that has no limbs.
Mm.
Well, I shouldn't say only, but the snake has no limbs. The humble snake has no limbs. It has the ability, or I should say, it doesn't have the ability to cut down the tree.
Mm-hmm.
It can. Apparently, the snake existed in the Garden of Eden and was only able to eat the tender circular fruits that fell in the Garden of Eden, and they've never been able to cut down trees. Therefore, snakes have been there since Eden was established.
Uh-huh.
Why was the Egyptian culture in love with
Snakes?
and praising snakes religiously? It's because Egyptians had a culture of cutting down trees to the point of desert land where it wasn't much greenery to feed every form of life, every type of animal. So snakes are extremely important. Okay, they are limbless. They can never cut down the tree. They've existed since the Garden of Eden. Now, predatory snakes, like snakes that eat other animals, like anacondas, cobras, but not cobras don't choose it. That's
more when they threaten, eh?
right.
Yeah.
When they starving, they
Yeah. When you're provoked.
Rattlesnakes, venomous snakes happen when it begins that man cuts down a lot of trees, a lot of fruit trees. The snake becomes aggressive. The snake begins to attack human beings and kill them.
Like defense.
Well, yeah, that's just evolution.
Yeah, evolution.
If you remove them out of that environment, where they have to live on the tree, they have to eat fruit.
Now they have to move through the grass.
Now they have to start resorting to eating like animal carcasses. They start to develop from that. Animals start attacking them. That's where the poison comes into play.
And it helps break down the flesh,
Right.
Yeah.
so they can digest it better.
Digest it better.
Mm-hmm.
People keep these venomous snakes as pets.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, like rattlesnakes.
Yes, snake charmers.
Is that cool?
Hell yeah, wait.
Cool.
You can't fuck with it.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry for the strip. You can't mess with that snake, but wait, that snake is beautiful.
Like, yeah,
that
look
snake
at
is
this.
exotic. You can be like, babe, you know that the third deadliest snake in the world? I got that.
Right in my room.
A subtle flex.
in this perfectly preserved glass container that's nothing will ever happen.
I mean, I gotta feed him through a tube.
I know.
Pretty much.
Hey.
I don't know. My idea of pet is always like some creature that you can keep that'll like show you like its affection for you.
Right.
Yeah, but that's why I don't understand. That's why I started with like tarantulas because it's like, is it showing you affection?
No.
No.
I think people
No.
by not biting them, that's affection.
Yeah.
No, I no,
They
no.
get
I
up
think
in
I
your
think
hand,
it's
they
just
play
when it
around.
like, cause when they have them on their hands and stuff, I think they're just flexing and whatever. But I don't think that tarantulas like this may fucking boy.
No.
And then you say it's just like, wait, what are you? If I could kill you, I'd bite the shit out you right now,
Right
dog.
now.
I'd murder you right now.
Yes.
And I guess I could kind of go for snakes in a sense too.
No.
No,
Snakes.
I know some snakes.
kill spiders. Like
I
the
mean-
main
I mean-
predator of a spider is a snake. A snake is
Mm,
quick to kill them.
I meant like
Take them out
a
of the
snake
ecosystem.
to you.
Like a snake showing affection to you.
Yeah.
I can show you videos.
I think
I can show you videos.
You do?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
That snake, and he was at a party, and like he had the snake out passing around the people. The snake just was like crawling over you, wrapping around, making sure any hold on. They never like.
Okay, just making sure. Alright.
I don't know if to say they're social creatures per se, but they cool with hanging out.
Okay. Just
Mind
making
you,
sure.
snakes are deaf. They can't hear a thing. Okay, and their vision isn't too clear. But what they do have is a long they have a strong connection with the earth because they're so flat to the earth. They use their entire bodies. They engage every single muscle in their body just to move. Okay? They have a very strong connection with the earth. So
it's like some animated ability or something.
they can't hear you, but they can feel you. They can feel your chemistry. They
Like sense. Like a sense kind of?
like not like a dog's sixth sense or like a shark's sixth sense. A snake's ability to feel your chemistry is totally through the earth. They can feel your your electromagnetic field, and they can pick up on your brainwave frequencies, everything about you, depending on your chemistry.
Okay.
I got one chime in to say about raptors. Another reason why people like get them, they low maintenance for the most part.
Mhm.
Like if you got a pet that don't want to show affection, or you need to show affection to, and you could, like for they were like bedded dragons and snakes, and then you take them up for a little while, they comfortable just like chilling on you because like you hot, babe, and they just like
Yeah.
That's cool. You do that for a couple minutes a day. You feed it. You don't really gotta do much for them.
Don't.
Like once a month, you gotta like if they. I don't know how often they shed, but when they start
Yeah.
to shed their skin, you gotta help them with that.
Yeah,
But
pull
that's
that
like
out,
once in
yeah.
a blue moon type thing, you know.
Bro, don't get no hamster dog. That's a waste of time.
Hamsters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hamsters are a waste of time.
Why would you say that?
They die.
I'll quit.
Ferrets, hamsters, hedgehogs.
Ferrets is the class. I want a ferret.
I had 3
You want a
hamsters.
ferret? You should have it.
It-
Not
One-
exactly.
designed-
one
designed like 3
stopped
to 5
eating.
years.
One literally ran itself on the spinning wheel to death. It used to
It
be
was like
every
it's
night
tired,
at
but-
3 a.m.
Why?
on the hamster wheel.
He wanted to be really ripped.
And then the other one, I think the cat got to the ham. It's just, it don't make no sense. They cute, whatever, cool. All they do is shit and get lost. So like if your kid ever wants a hamster,
No, waste of time.
that's a waste of time.
Just get it a cat or
Get
Yeah,
him,
man.
get him one of them tick to lick.
I have,
So-
I have a question for everyone. If you could be a type of rodent,
Oh my
which
gosh.
would you be?
Capybara.
Capybara was just
Yep,
looking
yep.
Yeah, eh?
Big.
Yeah.
Christoph says, say it louder.
Capybara.
Capybara.
Love the
It
bio.
is an extremely gentle rodent. It eats mainly fruits.
Yep.
If you live near capybaras, you will also live around, most likely, an abundant fruit source. Living trees. Go what? I love capybaras too.
Let's get along and everything. But
Everything.
there's a bunch of animals just like hanging with them. They do like compilation of capybara hanging with X, Y, and Z.
Alligators and stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's crazy.
How about anyone else?
We all said the
The
same
rest of
thing.
them are
All is that the
abominations.
same thing?
Yeah.
The rest of them are abominations.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
What
wait.
about squirrels? Don't we all love squirrels?
No.
When you live in New York,
Bro.
like,
Hey.
raccoons kind of cool.
What?
Yeah,
No, man.
raccoons
Oh,
cool.
but I don't know.
They live very long.
No.
They're cool
I
animals.
think raccoons kind of pretty cool too.
Yeah.
They just be getting the money.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Okay.
And then they just get
Feral
the
raccoons are scary. Like,
now, them nasty possums though.
but
Yeah, wait. Y'all ever see a possum in real life, dog?
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Wait,
one of the
that shit
scariest
like
things
the
in
devil.
life, babe.
A possum.
A
looks
possum
like
so
the
scary. When them look at me, look at him, they say, boy, no sir, babe. Ran across the lake, babe. He wasn't playing no games.
My boy was
And right, niggas say, babe, I say, no, babe. I say, not today.
My boy fled stepping like Jesus. He ran across the lake. Okay.
Wait, that's been 45 minutes. We could probably wrap it up there.
All right.
That's been a solid discussion. Thanks for everybody coming out.
Hey.
For real.
Hey.
It's been discussion episode 3. Thanks for Najee, Errin, Stophe, Chad, everybody. It's been a great time.
Is there links in the description, all that?
Yeah. Peace.
Peace.